The COVID-19 pandemic has triggered a devastating global health and social and economic crisis. But we know that its effects have not been equally felt. Women have been the worst affected. They've suffered huge job losses and large cuts to their hours of paid work. Many faced more housework and family care responsibilities. And shockingly, there's also been a rise in violence and harassment. And this has happened even as the pandemic has shown how much we depend on the health, care and social work sectors which are dominated by women. This is vital and life-saving work, and yet low pay, long hours and tough working conditions too often remain the norm. In fact, women are disproportionately represented in low-paid work generally, and since the pandemic has hit those at the bottom of the wage scale harder, this means that the gender pay gap is likely to widen even further. But the gender pay issue is not restricted to the low-paid or to the care sectors. Globally, women still earn 20% less than men, on average, for doing the same type of work. The pay gap for women who are either ethnic minorities, migrants, or who have disabilities is still greater. This gender pay gap is not the result of any single act of discrimination. It is the accumulation of numerous and varied inequalities that build up over women's lives. The principle of equal pay for work of equal value is now widely accepted. Its cornerstone is the Equal Remuneration Convention of the ILO, which is close to achieving universal ratification. This would be a step forward. But ratifying this convention has not been and will not be enough. We need to move beyond principles to real, concrete action. And I urge all countries to do this. It's the only way that we can make equal pay for women and for men a reality. It's very encouraging to see how momentum is building behind the Equal Pay International Coalition, EPIC. Even during the pandemic, membership continued to grow. EPIC is unique. It brings together governments, employers and workers organizations, businesses, civil society, and other institutions working together to accelerate progress towards equal pay. We at the ILO are proud to have joined with UN Women and with the OECD to lead EPIC. EPIC allows knowledge and good practices to be shared, shaping the policies and actions needed to close the gender pay gap. And today, EPIC unveils another important tool, a new global database on equal pay legislation. This will make it easier to monitor progress towards making equal pay a reality for all women. There is much talk of building back better, and we cannot do this without greater gender equality in the world of work, and that must include equal pay.